Join me, 48 Hours correspondent Erin Moriarty, on my podcast, My Life of Crime, as I take on true crime investigations like no other. This season, I'm looking into the labyrinth of crime and secrets within families. I'm cutting straight to the evidence and talking to the people directly involved, including investigators and the families of victims. Listen to My Life of Crime with Erin Moriarty wherever you get your podcasts.
Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. And in today's episode, I wanted to talk on how to act as a customer, because I feel like there are people in this world that need to hear this. You go out and about, and you feel like you need to give people an attitude. Not needed, alright? What else? You act like a Karen out in public. Not needed, alright? You even act like a male Karen. There's male Karens out there, too. I think, I can't think. What is the name of a male Karen? Hold on for a second. Let me go ahead and Google that real quick. What do you call a male Karen? What is the male version? His name is, a Ken. So you go out in public and you act like a Ken, and it's like, it's not needed, and it's just the times that I've went out and I've seen how people act, and then I look at myself and I'm like, I'm not saying people need to act like me, but at the same time, I do feel like that I'm a good example of a good customer, whether it's an establishment that I just went into for the first time or an establishment that I've went into numerous times. But no, like, the thing is that when I go to places, and it could be like, for the first time or, numerous times, but when I go to a place, I don't go there with an attitude. I don't go there, expecting them to roll out the red carpet for me. I don't go there, expecting them to, get everything done perfectly. Like, no, there are going to be people that's going to mess up. Now, making them feel bad for messing up, no, that's not needed. I don't know how many times I've went out to places and they've messed up on how much money they've given me, or they don't have like the shoes that I've seen online or something. Like, no, it was because I don't know how many times where it's like I've pre-ordered a pair of shoes like through Champs, and then I'll go up there and be thinking like, oh, okay, they gonna have them like, ready for me. Then they're all like, oh yeah, it's like their website's messed up right now, and I'm like, oh, it's it's no biggie, it's all good. And I'm like, of course I'm gonna be like a little disappointed, but I'm not gonna take it out on them. I'm like, that's, and even if they are the reason for it, I'm like, okay, well, they gotta, go to sleep at night knowing that they messing up stuff. I'm not gonna lose any sleep. I'll just go and get the shoes somewhere else and things, or even if it's any other stuff. But no, it's like, I'm not going to go there, because I feel like when they do that, when they start like, getting all upset or whatever, it's like they already upset. They were mad as soon as they, beforehand, before they even walked into there, they was already mad. And I'm like, fam, if you need to like go in your, your car or however you got there, or you just need to even stand outside, take some breathers, do that. But the last thing that a person needs is for you to just be giving them an attitude. And it's like, fam, you're ruining their day for what? It's like, it's stuff like that. I don't get it. I don't understand it. But no, it's like, I've had somebody mess up on how much change that they were giving me. And from what I heard, that the guy was new. So I'm like, okay, you can't, even if it's like he had worked there for years. I'm like, I worked at the cafe in Seattle for 4 years, and I mess up on people's change and stuff. It wasn't all the time. It was like rare occasions, but no, I mess up. It's like, the thing is this, nobody is perfect. People are going to mess up. People are going to, they're going to not get things done perfectly. It is okay. We are all like that. All right. So, but anyways, I remember I was going up to GameStops, and I was getting, because Destiny 2 hadn't came out yet, and I think I was getting because I'm trying to think, I think it was the Taken King update had just came out, and I hadn't really been playing Destiny, so I think I had sold it. And then when that Taken King update had came out, I went out and rebought it. So anyways, I remember I was going up there, and I think it was like $30, I think. How much money did I give him? Because I remember, I think I gave him cash. And so the change back, I remember, was $5. And so it might have been like 35 or I don't know. But anyways, I can't think of it. It might have been even 45. I don't know. But anyways, the change back was $5. All right. So I was expecting just Abraham Lincoln to be going in my pocket. All of a sudden I start seeing, multiple, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I'm like, no, the change, he was about to give me $50 back. So I'm like, wait a second, hold on. I'm like, no, the change it's $5. I'm like, that's too much. I appreciate that. I'm like, unless like, what is it, like a customer, like reward or something? Like I'm the 100th customer and I get like an extra, I'm like, bro, I'll take it. But at the same time, I'm like, that ain't allowed though. You can't just be giving me money like that and stuff. So I'm like, you gonna mess around and have like an investigation happen at this place. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. I'm like, I'm only supposed to be getting $5 back. And so then like the manager saw it. He was like, yeah, man, you only supposed to just give him $5. That was the change. And so, but the thing is like, I feel like people would see that so I was him at one point in time, but instead of him giving me too much money, instead of me giving the person too much money, I had gave them less. But it was change. It was like coins. I'm like, bro, you look like you haven't used a coin since Jurassic Park very first premiered in theaters. So it's like I really don't. And I'm not like trying to like if you really want that change, then okay, I will give you that change. But it's like if I mess up, then it's like, bro, there could be numerous reasons. I can't remember it. Like I don't know if I was tired or was just not in my right mind. But so anyways, I messed up on giving the guy change. And no, I think it was 2 cents. I think I was 2 cents short from what I was supposed to give him. So anyways, I think I wasn't like fully adding it up all the way or whatever. So anyways, I think I gave him a penny back, and he was all like, no, you're still short. And I was like, oh, I am. I was like, man, my fault, man. And instead of just being like, oh, it's okay. Like we all have those days and stuff. That could have been the end of the conversation, and most likely all the other interactions I would have had with him might have not been as bad. But so anyways, he goes and looks me in my face and says, yeah, you should have paid for college. And I'm thinking to myself, like, why would he say that to somebody that's like 20 years younger than him? And it's like, you don't know if I'm like got some wires short or I'm ready to snap, or it's like you're that lucky 100 customer and it's all like, yeah, you gonna mess around and catch hands. Like you don't know who I am to be saying stuff like that. So I kind of was just thinking to myself, and I'm like, wait a minute, what? So I looked, because the supervisor was standing right there and stuff. And so I looked at her. I was like, you heard that? She's like, yeah, I heard that. And I'm like, huh, okay. So I'm like, if that's, I was honestly on some like Michael Jordan stuff. Like I did take that a little personal, because I'm like, I don't know you. You don't know me. What kind of conversation? Like I'm man, all right then. So I'm like, hey, if that's how like what he wants our interactions to be, then I'm like, okay, I treat any other customer in this place cool except him. Do not care. So then I remember another time where we had like an interaction, and so he comes up, being one of those like just obnoxious people talking on the phone, all like, oh yeah, make sure you check those drafts for this week. We gotta make sure, and just like doing stuff like that. And it's like, bro, don't nobody care about your phone conversation. So he comes up and he's talking on the phone. He ain't told me what he's having. He just throws his or just hands, when he doesn't even hand me, he's just holding his credit card out there and stuff. So I'm just kind of looking at him and I'm like, what are you having? I'm like, I said it to a good enough volume to where I'm like, whoever he's talking to, they need to know that he's in a line right now. So I don't care for your conversation. But I was like, what are you having? And then he's all like, oh, I'm having, like, he's trying to be all quiet and stuff. He's like, oh, I'm having whatever he was having and stuff. So I'm like, all right, told it'll be such and such. I'm like, and then I'm like, did you like a receipt? Nope. All right. And I'm like, go ahead and go on about your business. I'm like, don't care for no extra stuff and things. And then I think he started catching on to like, like, oh, okay, like, no, this dude, I might have offended him with that college comment. So let me try to be all cool with them and stuff. And no, like, he would try to be cool with me. And I'm like, bro, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I'm like, and then it's like, if you approach it, he never did like approach me like outside, but I was just waiting for the day for him to approach me outside. I'm all like, no, I'm gonna really just let him have it. I'm like, I'm gonna tell him how I feel. I'm like, you out here making comments about people going to college and stuff, and it's all like, it didn't land you, because I think he worked for, so one of the companies that was a part of like the building that we worked in was Nordstrom's. I'm like, fam, you ain't no Nordstrom's owner. I'm all like, obviously you didn't get a good enough education if you got like some low end position at Nordstrom. So that's where it's like, I know like where my mouth, because like the thing is like, you say something to offend me, I'm gonna say something 10 times worse. Like I'm gonna really start making you question life and stuff. And so I wanted that moment, but I never did get in. I think it was probably good. It was probably a blessing that, you know, I didn't have no outside interactions with him and stuff. But I'm like, that's not, you don't say stuff like that to nobody. You know, it's like the thing is, you don't know what that person's going through. It's like, because if it was a situation where, let's say, if I really did want to go to college and I have the money and that really got to me, he wouldn't have known that. So it's like, if all of a sudden everybody starts hearing me talking a little bit louder than what I usually am, and I look like I'm about to fight, then it's like, that's why, you know, the thing is this, because everybody be, you know, it's, even though this wasn't like a customer situation, but I remember there was a time on social media where this guy, so he called me a racist name. And I told him, I was like, you know, that's racist. And he's all like, I got black friends. I say it to them all the time. That's like just the go-to like Uno card that people be wanting to pull out when they say some racist stuff. But anyways, I'm like, I don't care about your black friends. I'm saying it for myself. I'm all like, you know, you go up to some random people and you say it to them. And I'm like, and you see how that turns out. He's like, why do you think everybody's going to have a violent interaction? I'm like, because there's people out here that are looking for a reason to be violent. And the thing is like, if you don't know that about that person and they just surprise you with this, like, yeah, it's stuff like that where it's like, bro, that's why it's just, look, you gotta be more respectful to customers. I don't care how bad your day is going, you gotta be respectful to customers, all right? Or even if you're, you know, like you being a customer, it's like you gotta be respectful to, well, yeah. So more so, you just gotta be. I don't know why I say you gotta be. I'm always respectful to customers. I'm like, yeah, if there's people out there, it's like I feel like this should have been like a 2-for-1 special where it's like, okay, how to act towards customers, and then you know, how to act if to a cashier or whoever and stuff. But anyways, but no, what I meant to say is like, you know, like you being a customer, it's like, you know, you shouldn't be out here being disrespectful to people for no reason. It's like they ain't even did nothing to you and stuff. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's just you out here like talking crazy to people. If they get violent with you, expect that and stuff. So I think a lot of people, they don't know that because they're thinking, oh, well, they're not going to jeopardize their job. No, there's people out there that don't care. They don't care about their job. They don't care about jeopardizing it. They're all like, I'll go out and find me another job. They're like, I'll go and be a content creator. I'll do whatever. But it's like, yeah, it's just stuff like that. I think that's why I'm like, with me, like content creating was probably the best job for me, because I'm like, I already know what I can get myself into if I deal with enough crazy customers and stuff. I already know what I could get myself into. So that's why I'm like, no, it's probably best, because like with content creating, I'm like, I don't care, you know, I'll talk crazy to a person. It's not like anything's gonna happen to me and stuff. So I'm like, you know, I'll talk crazy to a person, because no, there's like, especially with content creating, I'm like, no, I feel like that should probably have been the main example that I use, because no, I don't know how many times like where I've like had people, you know, get on me about particular YouTube. Like, no, there is this one, so there's this YouTuber, I've mentioned this story before, but there's this YouTuber that I used to react to frequently. Her channel name is Hot Tea. And she always would like just, you know, do videos talking on like it was like a news channel pretty much, but for like YouTube related reasons. So anyway, she never like talked crazy about somebody unless they did something crazy. But other than that, she was just reporting news. So like if there were like because she more so did it like with like makeup artists and then like, you know, content creators that, you know, just had like a lot of drama going on in their life and stuff. So she'd talk on them. And I remember I would like react to her videos frequently, and there's this one guy that he just, anytime when I would post a video reacting to her, and it's like, if you guys know me, you know that I post a lot of videos, right? And so I'm like, and if you look through my, at least my main channel, I just want to see how many videos I have on my main channel real quick. Let me go ahead and open up. All right, so I got it. All right. I have, no, that would show. Oh, I'm not even, wait a second, hold on. It doesn't even, why is it not show? I wonder if I can go to, okay, hold on. I'm still searching, still looking around and stuff. Okay, content. That don't tell me nothing. Why they like change up things with YouTube? It's like, dang, bro, you guys be changing up stuff. Don't nobody ask for it. And it's like, all I'm trying to do is just figure out how many videos I got. I don't even know how to like figure out how many videos I got. It's just it's weird. Maybe if I go, I don't think going to my channel. They at one point in time they had like a number of how many videos you. Oh, I wonder if I could go on Social Blade. Social Blade might be able to tell me how many videos I got. I'm like 80 videos away from 5,000 videos on my main channel. It's funny because I just remember I had to delete a bunch of YouTube channels, and no, it was like just I regained that number back. But so anyways, I got 4,920 videos on my main channel. You very well can click on any other video besides videos of me supporting my friends and their YouTube channels, and it's like, bruh, I'm not trying to, but no. So anyways, he comments on the videos and he's like, stop reacting to her, she's a T channel suck, all this other dumb stuff. And I'm like, who are you? I'm all like, do you really think at the end of the day I'm gonna stop continuing supporting my friend, or continue supporting my friend, or listen to you? Let's just weigh the scales here. I'm like, build more of a friendship with somebody, or ruin a friendship because I want to listen to somebody that's only commenting on these videos. You don't comment, like, or talk on any of my other videos, channels, none of that stuff. But I'm supposed to listen to you over my friend that has watched my other videos, that has supported my other channels. But I'm just supposed to put all that behind. We talk to each other on social media and stuff. Like, if we were to see each other out in public, most likely we're gonna probably go to a restaurant, get us some food, or something. Just hang out, be good friends. And I'm like, but I'm supposed to just throw that all away because of what you want. It's like, sir, if you don't get up out of here, I ain't hearing that. I ain't hearing that at all. And so he did that like numerous times. He commented on the videos numerous times saying that. And I'm like, you can unsubscribe because I can care less. It's not going to change. I was like, I really wanted to do, just to be petty, just have it where I'd like for like as long as I could, or like make sure I just reacted to every single video that she uploaded. I'm like, bro, I don't care if I had to put in like overtime and reacting to her videos. I'm like, nah, bro. I want to just have it where it's like, that's all the videos I upload from this day forward. And I'm like, and if it had been like, if it had been like me, that was like when I not very first started, but like in 2015 when I was posting like 15 reaction videos a day. Oh yeah, I definitely would have been reacted to every video that I possibly could find. I didn't realize that you didn't like her videos. I guess, well, let me react to some more and see if anything else changes. I'm like, bro, I could care less what you have to say. So, but it's like, it don't matter whether it's content creating or if you're going out to some other establishment, whether it's a restaurant, clothing store, it don't matter. It's like, bruh, just be respectful. That's it. That's how you can prevent yourself from being a bad customer. But as soon as you step into that, and the thing is, like, I know people are like, well, what if the cashier is acting crazy to me? I'm like, okay, well, they're not crazy to them. But if they're not acting crazy to you, they're coming at you with smiles and happiness and all. But they're like, well, I don't like smiles and happy. I'm like, then don't go out in public. Order your stuff online, but just don't go out in public, because that's the interaction that everybody wants to have. I know if it's like one of those establishments, because I know there's this like restaurant where they purposely insult you. That's just their thing. Like, what you're getting yourself into. But it's like, if I'm going to Champs or Foot Locker and then they are insulting me, and I'm like, oh, you wanted Air Jordan to get thrown at you. Oh, okay, all right, well, let me just find like the heaviest one. But I'm like, if it's like a place where that's what they do, or if it's like Foot Locker but with anger, like, insults or somewhere, it's like, oh, okay, like, can I get a size 10? They were like, man, you got some big old feet. And I'm like, well, I was like, okay, well, that's just how they are. They're supposed to insult me. But if they say that, and I'm like, fam, I'm like, you should be the last one talking about feet out here. Got some like Papa Smurf feet and stuff. Like, I start roasting people back. That's just who I am and stuff. But anyways, but yeah, just be respectful. That's it. That's all you got to do. All right. So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on a podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 46 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss, and make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. Also, if you are purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. Also, if you are purchasing any sleep drinks, sleep Yeah, sleep drinks or energy drinks. I was like, what is a sleep energy drink? I almost said that. But yeah, if you're purchasing any sleep drinks or energy drinks from Poggers, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss and it'll knock 10% off of your next purchase. If you want to learn more about Poggers, you can go to my Twitter account. They are in my bio section. And yeah, and that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and for listening, and peace.